Today, I have downloaded a mod for People Playground that adds an acidic ocean into the game. And this acid is capable of dissolving any material. And unfortunately for me, I am stuck in the middle of this massive ocean on a 1 meter large cube. And my goal is to escape. However, any contraptions I build to try and escape this island must fit on this 1 meter long cube, which on top of being stranded in an acid ocean, makes this challenge almost impossible. Notice how I said almost, because today, we're gonna escape this acid ocean and we're gonna reach dry land. Probably. Hopefully. Maybe? I don't know. All right, everybody. Well, here we are at attempt number 1. And like I said in the intro, this acid lake is 666 meters long, and we are stuck in the middle of it. Which, I mean, if you cut the distance in half, that's the distance we have to travel to get to dry land. But, you know, still a large distance to cover. And again, we are on a cube that is no bigger than a meter. It's actually less than a meter. And of course, to top it all off, we're in the middle of an acid ocean. Which, by the way, also like I said in the intro, this acid will literally dissolve anything. 100-ton weight, gone. Look at those effects. It just dissolves. I don't know, an anchor, gone. A full-on bus, just gone in seconds. So, yeah, this is gonna be a little bit difficult. But don't worry, I have an idea already. For attempt number 1, I was scrolling through my options here. There's a vehicle in the game called a Hovercraft. And as the name applies, I think it's supposed to hover. Well, it got dipped in the acid a little bit. Something cool about the acid that you can see, like this thing touched the acid briefly, but it's still dissolving, but very slowly. Do you see this? Like you can see the particles just spreading. Anyway, if I'm not stupid and let the hovercraft not touch the acid, I think this is a viable first strat here. Because I mean, literally it's hovering. Like it's not touching the acid at all. There's a clear gap here. I think we might be good. Unfortunately, I do want to mention this. There is a gap. There is a noticeable gap that you have to clear in order to actually get on dry land. So like this hovercraft is just gonna like run into the wall right here. But for attempt number 1, I just want to see if this hovercraft has what it takes to, you know, reach over there in the first place. So I guess technically speaking, this needs to fit on the cube. So let me do this so I'm not breaking the law. Boom, fits on the cube, not breaking any laws. All right, let's put the guy inside. And I mean, ladies and gentlemen, let's take off for attempt number 1. Okay, holy crap, wait, we're literally not even touching the acid. Is this just gonna be this easy? Well, we're just gonna run into the wall here any second, but you know, this is good. Holy crap, wait a second, people. I might be cooking already. This might be like an 8-minute long video. I'm sure a lot of you just checked how long this video is and you're realizing that this is not gonna go the way I want it to, but maybe it will, maybe it will. So that actually went well before. Obviously, we didn't have the height to clear the acid. So what if I got a jet on the back, right? Well, maybe not a jet. I feel like that may be too powerful. Let's get an ion thruster. What if I had 2 ion thrusters like this, kind of strapped onto it, giving us a little bit of propulsion, you know? Just a little bit. Why did this not work? Let's spin her back. Okay, we're actually at the exact same height as we were last time. Why did we not get, what is this? Why did we not, what is that? Well, the iron thrusters didn't do anything. We didn't get any more. Is it because they weren't on the bottom of it? Wait, I have a really stupid idea. Why did the hovercraft not hover more? That isn't, why? Do we maybe need to add a few more ion thrusters? Like, what if we got like, I don't know, like 10 or something? Because literally, if we just get a little bit more updraft on it, we'll be good. We'll clear it, right? I'm not crazy for thinking that. What? Hey, look it. I didn't even put the person inside. Can I put the person inside, please? There you go, buddy. No, why'd you have to touch the acid, you idiot? Hold on. Why are you putting your foot in the acid? Stop. Okay, I gotta deactivate the ion thrusters for a second. I think I need to pull them up a little bit more like that. Yeah. Okay, let's try this. I got the person situated nicely. Let's try this again. Oh, that's not good. And then there was silence. Okay, so we kind of like did like a flip in the air and crash land into the acid. And we need to add a gyroscopic stabilizer. Okay, that works. That's fine. But we did get some more updraft, so that is something. We are doing something. So pretty much the same setup from last time, but we are going to add an industrial gyroscopic stabilizer because we need to stabilize. Otherwise, well, you know. So tell me for a second, why is this not gonna work, right? Oh, shoot, because the stabilizer makes it so we don't get any updraft. Because, I mean, we're literally just not off the ground any more than we were at the start. This just doesn't even do anything. Yeah, that did nothing. maybe an ion thruster is a little bit too weak. You know, maybe it's just not strong enough. What if we got something more, a thruster bed? That's what we need. Let's put down a thruster bed. And then we kind of sat the hovercraft inside of it. Here we go. How did that touch the acid? At what point did this thruster bed go in the acid? That's just stupid. Again, this all technically fits on my little cube here, so this is within the rules. Obviously, this is gonna cause some problems here, but why is there not a solid floor in this thing? I don't get that. Where's the floor at? Let's just try this out for size here, and let's see how this works. Right, I mean, surely this isn't gonna work, but we can at least get a feel for it. Well, I mean, I definitely got a feel for it. I'm just not realizing, if I do that, the hovercraft isn't hovercrafting. It's all the thruster bed. So that was stupid anyways. That was just stupid. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't know if the hovercraft is it. Like, obviously, it gets us to the end. But I don't know how we're gonna, you know, it needs a little bit of extra oomph, you know? And I don't know how we get that little extra oomph to get us over this little crack right here. Like, see, like, there's this little hump right here, and we just can't get over it. Okay, I have a really stupid question. If I got a stack of a bunch of container wagons like this, how long does it take for the container wagons before they disintegrate? So if I went like this, how long? Okay, that took a little bit of time. My question here is, hold on. Imagine I built a Jenga tower, right? All the way to the ceiling, I put a person on top, and each one of these container wagons slowly disintegrated to the point where it's just like a stepping stool. You get what I'm saying? Like, they're gonna dissolve like steps, and eventually the steps should lead me to the edge, right? We are not getting the distance. Well, if I keep copying pasting this, I think we should get there, right? We're gonna try it, all right, everybody? We're just gonna try it. Is this gonna work? Most certainly not. Is it worth a shot? Yeah. I mean, technically speaking, we are still on the 1 cube. to be clear, this is all technically within the bounds of the rules, but we're really stretching the rules. Oh, we're not there. We're not quite there. We still need an extra 180 meters. Well, we're pretty much at the top of the map. So what I just want to do at this point is put a person up here, strap him down to this top container wagon, and let's just see what happens with this massive stack here, all right? This isn't looking super good. I'm gonna be honest with you here. It's lagging my game out quite bad. They aren't falling in a line like I wanted them to. They're just kind of falling. To be clear, I didn't think this was gonna work in the first place. I guess I just didn't think it was gonna fail this catastrophically. Well, all right. The cleanup was easy. That just didn't work. Okay, is there literally any material that doesn't get burned in the acid? Like, if I just keep spawning stuff in, is everything just burn immediately? Or like, what can I do here? Can I even do anything? If I just keep spawning stuff in, is it just gonna keep melting? Literally everything I put in here melts. This isn't... Hold on. Is this bush not melting? Why is this bush, of all things, the one thing that doesn't melt? Is it melting? No. So what, do all of these bushes not melt then, or what? Literally, okay, so these bushes don't melt then. So with this idea, what if I just build like a bridge of just trees? Can someone tell me why this wouldn't work? Or like, what if I built a thing of trees and I just drove a car over it? Oh, but it has to fit in my cube. Well, hold on. Just because it means that doesn't mean it's all over. What if I put a person on top of the tree like this? Just let me cook here for a second, okay? What if I put a person on top of this tree and then I push it in the water or the acid? Well, oh, he's alive. This is something here. This is, well, sorry, brother. I didn't mean to do that. This tree does not melt in the acid. If I put a person up top like this, a little squirrel in the tree, we'll call him. He's peachy. What if, this is gonna sound really stupid. I hope you guys understand this. What if I just strap a jet engine to the back of this and I just propel this tree to the very end? I got a stabilizer on here. All right. Guys, I think we're good. I think we send her. Why is this not moving? Why is this tree not moving? Oh, we're moving. Okay. Well, the jet engine sank. We're also sinking, I think. Are we? Okay. Well, give me a second. You know, I still can't get over why this tree doesn't dissolve. Like, what is it about this tree that makes it that doesn't dissolve? Like, other modded stuff dissolves, but for some reason this doesn't. I don't know why. And for this round, I'm going to have the jet engines a little bit off the ground. I guess we probably don't need 4, right? We just need 2, probably? So that's good. Let's put a person up top like before. So, I mean, this is literally the same design as before. I just, you know, made the jet engines a little bit taller. Let's send her again, I guess. I mean, I don't see why not. So, we get takeoff here. Okay. This This is so unbelievably stupid. I am using a tree to go across this acid ocean. Again, the issue is I actually need to get onto dry land, but unfortunately, I'm just gonna be stuck on the tree, so that's not really gonna work. Let's just see this attempt through, though, to the very end. But I mean, this setup is literally working. I just need to get this guy off the tree and onto dry land. I just don't know how we're gonna do that. If he could just free his foot from the tree, he'd literally be on dry land right now. We are so close, it's actually unbelievable. My question is, though, how are we gonna get the guy off the tree? How are we gonna shake the guy from the tree? Okay, hold on. We gotta test something really quick. If I have a person in the tree, like so, a little squirrel in the tree, and I get a piston, let's just use a normal one. We get a piston like so, and we aim it at this guy's leg, like this, all right? And I activate it. Okay, well, it breaks his foot off, but he is freed from the tree. Interesting. But he is gonna bleed out. So that's also a problem we're gonna have to solve. Okay. My next question is, what if I got a person, I gave him a coagulation syringe, he once again is connected to the tree, but so when I push him off, and he breaks his... well, this isn't working how I wanted it to. I'm just kind of assaulting him. Okay, I just need to do this for testing purposes. If this was pointed at his foot and I pushed him off the tree, is he gonna be all right with the it didn't even break the right foot off. You idiot. Is he off? Okay, he's freed from the tree. Is he going to die, though? He still is bleeding quite a bit. That is concerning. Why is the coagulation syringe not doing its job? Granted, okay, I feel like the coagulation syringe is really working overtime here, but I mean, come on. This dude's dying. Okay, this isn't working how I wanted to. Maybe let me try with the mending syringe instead, because a mending syringe, it increases limb integrity, slows bleeding, and tries to revert decomposition. So I feel like that's the perfect use case, right? Put the person right here. Okay. We stick in the old mending syringe like so. Push him off. Here we go. Why is the binds not breaking? This worked perfectly before. Let's try this again. Mending syringe, and we push him off. It's just not working. Let's point it down a little bit more. Oh, okay, he's off the tree. The mending syringe fell out, but look at him. He's not dying. He's not dying at all. He's good. So if we leave a mending syringe in a guy and we break his foot off, he can be free and he should land on dry land. We just need to set this up now to where it'll go off at the right time. Because if we dismount him a little bit too early, obviously he's gonna end up down here, and we don't want that. So here's what we need to do. We get our usual person down in the tree, tie him in like so. We get the piston down. We aim it right at this guy's foot. We're gonna snap her right off. Sorry, brother. We connect the piston to the tree. This is so stupid. This is honestly so stupid. It's all right, though. We then give this guy the mending syringe. Make sure it's inside of him. Okay. We get the jet engine. Okay. Two of them. Okay. Connect them together. Okay. We get a gyroscopic stabilizer. Okay. And then we get the thing to set off at the right time, which it should reach the other side within 60 seconds. So let's set a lag box off for 60 seconds, which what this will do is after 60 seconds, it will activate the piston so it doesn't, prematurely go off. Connect this thing to the piston. Connect it to there. Right here. This is how we win the video. We're going to save this contraption as Tree Man. And ladies and gentlemen, subscribe, like, hype the video, because it's about to get wicked. Here we go, activating everything. Okay, here we go, everybody. This is it right here. Time to shine. Okay, the tree was frozen. My fault. Okay, why are we not moving? So, okay, apparently something was still frozen. Here we go. Okay, we're in the water. We're in the acid. We still got like 30 seconds left on the lag box. Why is this working? Whatever. We won't question it. It's gonna go off soon. The lag box is gonna go off soon. This is intense. Holy crap. This is gonna be so close. Oh, we just reached it. Okay, come on. The piston needs to go off now. Go. Push him off. Do not go back off. Do not go back into the tree. Are we? No. He's still on the tree, technically. You idiot. You are such an idiot. We literally lost because the guy went back on the tree. Okay, the issue we had before was literally the little branches here on the tree. They prevented us from becoming flush with the other side. Like, they were preventing us from actually hitting the other side with, like, the trunk of the tree. So let's remove these branches. And honestly, I think by just us removing the branches, we should be good. We're literally just gonna run it back, but instead, we're gonna remove the branches on the tree. We run it back. Okay, other side. We make contact here. Perfect. Let me turn the jet engines off so it's not just so loud. And she just needs to fall. Oh, okay. Don't. We did it. He's on dry land. He is on dry land. I can delete this and he won't be on the tree. We did it. There goes his foot. What did he do? Why did he do that? What was the point? What? Now, just what was that? I can't even believe what I just saw. There goes his foot. We're into the same thing again. We're gonna remove the stupid little branches here because that worked. But I think what we gotta really get this guy off. So I think the piston idea, we're gonna have to replace it because obviously the piston idea, it doesn't give us enough oomph to get off the tree. Don't break the branch. What if we just got, hold on. What if we just strapped a launch pad to the top of the tree? We got a person. We put them on the launch pad like so. We stuck them on there with a wooden strut, so it's a very, very weak. This is the Tree Man version 2. I should probably give him a mending syringe as well. We're leaning backwards. If I do this, we should be fine. Okay, and we're off. All right, here we are. Here's the real finale. This is it right here. Okay, we're already at the other side. Let's deactivate the jet engines, and we're just gonna wait for this thing to just pop them right off, all right? Please work. As the clock strikes 0, we get launched into victory. Do you guys see what's wrong here? I never connected the lag box to anything. It's just being held up by supports. Dude, I'm actually just throwing for content right now. I'm being so stupid. Connect this to this. Thank you. Let's try it again. Please work. Okay, please. Okay, lift off. Wow, that seemed really high. Whatever, don't land on your head, please. Or land right on your head. Get out of here, get out of here. He's not dying. I think we did it. We did it. Oh, that is so stupid. That is just so stupid. We literally just spawned a tree in. This was great. Goodbye.